If you watch our stocking stuffer videos, you're going to hear the same thing at the beginning of each one. I'll try to make it quick. We bought bags at Aldi this year because they were only 50 cents a piece, and I wanted smaller bags. These are about half the size of the Home Goods bags, but for 50 cents, it has a big wide base, and so you can really fit a lot in here. These are also, I wanted to let everybody know, these are requested videos, so it's not like I'm trying to brag about what we're getting or anything like that. Christmas videos, there was a couple times, a couple of years where I didn't do it at all, and people really missed them. So they were like, we like those videos, we want to see the Christmas videos. So I figure I label the videos, and if you watch it, you watch it. If you don't, the people that don't like them, just don't click on them, you know. These, I will tell you right now, they were free. This is the only free thing we got for Andrew's stocking. But we, every time we go in Sam's Club, they have a kiosk where you can get something for free. We got these for free. Old Spice Fiji is the scent. They both smell very good. Kevin and I just very, very rarely wear deodorant. We have no issues with smell. We just don't get out a lot in sweat, and so we don't find it necessary. But Andrew can use these, or he might give them to Gavin, his son. Who knows? Then I'm going to show you this because there's really not a lot to see here. This is a tool, and it is a tool where you use it with your vegetables, and it makes the vegetables, cuts them into a spiral. Well, not cuts them, but forms them into a spiral. So you can use it on, I guess, cucumber or zucchini or potatoes or whatever. But Andrew likes little kitchen gadgets like that, and he actually requested one of those, so we got him that. I got him this. It says, "This is fine." It's a talking figurine with light up flames. And we bought this at Home Goods, and we thought this was really cute. And it just, it says, "Keep telling yourself, this is fine." And so we thought he would like that maybe on his desk at work, or he could leave it at home. And then another one of those little sets we got is this desktop shuffleboard. Slide it says, and just something that I thought he could take to work and play with on his desk. This is how it looks. It's literally a miniature shuffleboard set for his desk at work. And then Andrew has migraines a lot. I don't know that I've ever talked about that on video, but Andrew, he does have different levels of medication because his migraines are so bad that, you know, he has medicine that he even takes for like extreme circumstances that he has to take. But this is a migraine relief mask, and it says use hot or cold, and it's unisex, so it says one size fits most. And we actually found this in the stocking stuffers, I believe at Walmart. And we thought that he would really like that. An EpiPen is what I was thinking of. He actually has migraines so bad that he has an EpiPen for his migraines. So if you didn't know those existed, they do for migraines. This is basically a miniature Jenga set, a wood game. And that is something that he could take to work. I think this would be fun if you had like a little to-go bag that you took in restaurants. If you have kids and you went like in a restaurant, you wanted to keep them quiet, you could take something like this. When I was a mom of young kids, when Andrew and Ashley were young, I always had stuff in my purse for them. Because there were no cell phones to look at, and there were no, you know, you couldn't watch Bluey while you were sitting there eating dinner. So we kept pen and paper and all kinds of stuff, but now you could definitely do that too. And then we bought him a lot of games. We bought him this wood solitaire game, and we found most of these at Home Goods. And then on that same kind of thing, we bought this game called Five Way, And they do tell you how to play all of these. And so if you're not familiar, then you do get instructions. And this is something that he can keep and play over and over and over again. And then we got him, we thought this was hilarious. This is an inflatable tube man. This is one of those men that they flop all over the place. You'll see them outside of businesses. But we thought that was hilarious. And we actually found this at Menards. And so we found it months ago, and it was like, that's really funny. And so we wanted to get that for him. And then we bought him another game. This is a Great Minds number puzzle. And let's see, it has instructions on the back. Number puzzling is taken to a broad new level with this numerical nightmare. You know, though, Andrew is very quick. He's very, very quick when it comes to numbers, and he's really good at stuff like that. So he will probably have this figured out in no time, if I know him. He's just very, very quick. And then we bought him, there's a theme here. There's lots of games, lots of little puzzles. This is a bamboo puzzle, and it's called Crossroads. So that is how it looks. And it says the goal is to disassemble and assemble the puzzle. And I wonder if you have to do it as fast as you can. So disassemble and assemble the puzzle. He'll probably have that figured out in no time. And then this one looks a lot more complicated. This one is called Tri-Frame, and it looks very complicated. And it says disassemble and assemble the puzzle. Yeah, that looks like a stack of wood for your fireplace or something. But I mean, that looks very complicated down in there. That would take me a while. But see, I think because Andrew is good with Lego, he's always grown up with Lego. He's used to putting things together and seeing things in different ways. Kevin's good like that too. He can see things in ways that I can't. Like, he can see if pieces are laying there, what the finished product's going to look like. I just don't have a mind for that. But I think Andrew will be good at that because for that reason. And then this is another one of those wooden puzzles. This is called Triangle. And they're very pretty pieces. There's like 4 different shades of wood in there. I never was bought Legos as a child, so I had absolutely no Lego sets. Not like none. I just don't even think my parents thought about getting me any. So maybe if I had Legos as a kid, then I would have been better at stuff like that. But I have never in my life to this day put a Lego set together. It would probably take me forever. This one, it says you want to disassemble and assemble it as well. So all of these, we have a stack of a pile of individually wrapped candies and stuff like that, and we are going to spread those out equally throughout the stocking stuffers. So I did not get him like a specific food, but we spent a lot of money on these puzzles. So like this one was $6.99. The number puzzle was $6.99. I'm not seeing a price on these, which surprises me. Maybe these were bought, these may have been at Target, and maybe that's why they don't have a price on them, because I'm pretty sure I found this at Target. The solitaire game was another $6.99, and so, you know, all that adds up. So even though we didn't get him any specific candy or anything like that, like I said, we have a pile that we will divide evenly between everybody. For our daughter-in-law, Christina, for her stocking, we bought her a bag from Aldi. These were 50 cents a piece at Aldi, and they're a good size, and she can keep it and reuse it if she wants to. We got her a candle, It says Find Your Happy Place, and this is a scented candle. And then I got her another little candle. I thought this was cute. They have a nice window sill in their kitchen where she sets little things. And this says Love Grows, and it looks like a little plant. And I just thought that was so cute. So I thought she could sit it in the windowsill. And then I bought her some stuff for the bathroom. So this is your moment of relaxation. And this is Bath and Foot Crystals. And it's a shea butter scent. So it just smells really good. And then I bought her, this is a cooling eye globe with anti-slip handle. And so I thought that looked really cool. It just, I mean, that looks, it looks like it would be perfume or something, doesn't it? But it's cool. And then this is Bath and Body Works. This is called Rainbow Waves. And this is a fine fragrance mist. And then I also got her a bar of Neutrogena. And I don't know what kind of facial soap she uses, what kind of facial bar she uses. But I thought Neutrogena is one of the classics. And so I just thought she would appreciate that. And then it's funny, I bought this at Meijer. This is a hand sanitizer. It's gingerbread scented. But then it was funny because we went in Walmart, and Walmart had these exact same hand sanitizers. They're these little thin packages, but they don't say Meijer. So I guarantee you they're all coming out of the same company from the same place. But this one, you know, we bought it at Meijer. It says Meijer. But now it's funny because the ones at Walmart did not say Equate or Walmart or anything like that. They were just, they didn't have any store name on them. But exactly the same scents and everything. So I just thought that was interesting. And then I got her some of this hemps. And I also found these at Meijer as well. This is vanilla sugar cookie, pink peppermint meringue, and then we have crushed peppermint sugar. And these, the crushed peppermint sugar says it is a limited edition, but these are body moisturizers. And I thought you could keep one of those in the car. You could keep one in your bag, in a backpack, in a purse, whatever. But they're the perfect little size. And I figured she would appreciate those. And then we got her this Artisana Organics. This is gingerbread pecan butter. And she loves like nut butters and cookie butters. She likes Nutella. She likes stuff like that. And so I thought she would appreciate this. Something that she wouldn't buy for herself. And then if you watched Ashley's stocking stuffer video, we bought her a set of these 5-piece mini utensil set. And that's what's in here. So you get literally 5 small utensils. And I said during Ashley's video, I'll say it again. We have a set of these. They're very, very handy. I think, I know we had bought one for Ashley way back, and I just think hers are worn out, so she requested some new ones. But then I think we had given some to Andrew and Christina way back, and I don't know if they still have them or anything, or what kind of condition theirs are in, so I bought them some more. And then we got this huge cup. This is a massive cup. It is a 50-ounce Sawyer, Manna Sawyer. This is a stainless steel tumbler, and it is huge. And I thought she would like that for taking on walks, or for going to the gym, or for going to the park. Just going to the park with the kids. She could fill that up one time, and it would last for a while. Then we got her some socks. I got her some fuzzy socks. These are like cabin socks, and they're really thick, and they have a nice grips on the bottom, so she won't slip and fall. And those are kind of like Christmas colors. And then these are also some cabin socks. And these are very soft on the inside. I wonder if they have grips on the bottom. Yes, they do. So it says Mucklux. That's what it says on the, that's the brand. That's the brand of socks they are. Mucklux. Wear your way of life. And so anyway, just something to nice. Christina's always cold, so we figured that she would appreciate these. And then we got her a bunch of kitchen towels. So she has this pattern, like a sunburst. And then we got her this one. It says, life is tough, darling, but so are you. And then this one has all kinds of like little bugs and stuff like that. She likes to do outside things and planting things, and so I think she'll like that. And then this one is an Easter theme, but I don't mind giving people other holiday themed items for Christmas. I just don't like if you'll see some Halloween things for the kids if you watch their videos. And so it's you know, I don't mind doing that. And then the last thing we got for her was a Starbucks gift card. She likes coffee. She likes going through Starbucks. So I knew she would really appreciate that.